Yeah, we're maybe 10 meters closer to the ship now.
Cool.
165.
I mean, no. I mean, it'll just be whatever. If I don't know how much better the angle's going to get. It's bound to get a bit better. Or maybe not. I don't know. It'll just be, yeah. Less force, yeah. It'll follow us, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened, like how much of a hard turn it was to get on there. We were on the deck. I didn't see what the graphs was, but yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy to think about all the wrecks that we must be just going really near to,
Yeah.
but not quite seeing, because there are a lot that haven't been discovered yet and would be in this area. We just don't know it.
Yeah, hopefully Drix
Yep.
mapping out there helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on that note, got a nice report from our shore-based team led by Val Schmidt and the group there that is set up onshore in Honiara. They have started mapping Iron Bottom Sound, and they've set up some track lines. The first order of business was going over across various known wrecks and just taking a look at how those look in their mapping sonar and optimizing the sonar to try to visualize them. And interesting there is that some wrecks clearly pop out as a wreck versus others look more like natural features, even though we know that there's a wreck there. And so, yeah, it's not as clear cut, especially when you have topography that is not completely flat and muddy, as it is here in Iron Bottom Sound. You do have a little bit of topography around Savo Island. But in addition to going across known wrecks, they have also started surveying just more systematically some large areas where we think there's a higher incidence of finding them. And they did identify 3 features. And these features are within the vicinity of the area that we were planning to tow the vehicles across en route to the USS Northampton that we hope to dive maybe tomorrow. So long story short, we'll be in about 35 minutes from now, we'll be towing the vehicles right across the first target. It's a large mount-like feature. It's about almost 100 meters high, but then it's also elongate, so it does look more geologically or naturally. And that will be the first one that we survey, and then there's 2 others following it. They're much smaller, but do look quite artificial in that they're just big bumps across more flat terrain. And so what we'll be doing here over the next few hours is we'll be towing the vehicles at a safe altitude across the bottom, having our sonars pointed down. And then if and when we start approaching these targets, we'll be slowing down and then first mapping them and then also visually inspecting them. And it'll be very interesting to, for the first time, get to see what the seafloor looks there and ground truthing the mapping data that Drix collected. And that was really the way we envisioned this expedition to be, is that both Drix and the ROVs of AV Nautilus working in tandem, working simultaneously, one being our eyes and ears, and then investigating each one of these targets. but still a lot more exploration to come. So far, we have had over a day of bottom time here on this dive, and there's no plan to recover the vehicles unless there's any weather or mechanical issues that will unforeseenly come our way. And we'll just try to keep this the same approach of covering ground and then slowing down over targets and mapping and investigating them.
Yeah, it's still 14, hovering around there.
Okay, yep.
We've gotten a lot closer to the ship, too.
That's good. Our
We're
angle,
just over 100.
would you be comfortable if we zoomed out to the normal view on that? Dave, do you mind doing that? Zooming to the normal perspective on that guy. Yeah, thank you. Maybe we can take a look at that, see if that's getting any better. Doesn't really look like it yet. Yeah, so when we do come around, I mean, though, it's difficult to reacquire DP in this state, but having the turning point will be at the aft of the ship. It'll just be until they enable it getting there. So we can talk up to them about a more gradual, yeah.
Question here from our viewers in terms of
Not yet.
what we've been able to survey so far. And so far we have this is our second ROV dive of the expedition, and albeit both of them have been quite long. And we have been able to conduct comprehensive ROV surveys of the USS Vincennes, USS Astoria, and USS Quincy. These were 3 heavy cruisers that were sunk in the first Battle of Savo Island in August, on the night of August 8th to 9th, 1942. That was really the beginning of naval warfare here in the Solomon Islands. So in the period between August and December 1942, there were 5 major naval battles that included intense combat during 188 minutes. So each one of these 5 major battles lasted less than an hour, but resulted in some tremendous loss and casualties. So the first Battle of Savo Island resulted in the sinking of the 3 heavy cruisers that we already surveyed, as well as an Australian heavy cruiser, the Canberra, which we also intend to survey later in the expedition. So in just under an hour, all three of those large ships were sunk, and over 1,000 crew members and service members lost their life. And that was at the beginning of August. And then in October, there was the second battle of Savo Island. And a month later, the third battle of Savo Island. And then ending in about December. And so as I mentioned, we are starting this expedition with mapping and surveying a handful of known wrecks that were surveyed either 33 years ago by our president and founder of the Ocean Exploration Trust, also lead scientist of our current expedition, Dr. Robert Ballard, who was here in 1991 and 1992, including an expedition aboard the vessel Laney True West, which included a handful of ROV and human-occupied submersible dives that led to discovery about 14 wrecks, and then was not until 23 years later that an expedition team funded by Paul Allen's company Vulcan Inc. Led an expedition in January 2015, which remapped and resurveyed many of those wrecks that were discovered by Dr. Ballard, but also located for the first time the USS Vincennes and the USS Astoria, the two ships that we dove on over the last day. But despite these historic surveys, these are large wrecks. For those that joined us this morning, these are close to 600 feet in length and 150 feet in height, so they're really massive, massive heavy cruisers. And the wonderful thing about our operation is that we do have 24-hour operations, and so we are able to conduct these very comprehensive surveys, and so we're able to survey much more comprehensively some of these surveys that were done previously, including illuminating features of the wreck that were not previously known. And that is really the beginning of this expedition. We have another 17 days to go, and weather and mechanical issues permitting, we will be diving and mapping almost continuously and surveying as much as possible this confined area that consists of about 3,500 square meters here in the Iron Bottom Sound, where we have a high density of submerged shipwrecks and downed aircraft from World War II, all sunk in a matter of 5 months in 1942. So hope you can join us. We'll be transmitting dives live on nautiluslive.org for the next 17 days through July 22nd, so a lot more exploration to come. And that is really just the beginning. After that, we'll be in port for a few days, and then from departing here from Honiara on July 26th, heading north to the Marshall Islands, we'll be conducting about 2 weeks of ROV surveys in the exclusive economic zone of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. We'll be diving from August 2nd to 16th, surveying a series of seamounts and submerged geological features, including areas in the recently designated National Marine Sanctuary of Bicar and Bocac, and many other features in some of the more ancient seafloor in the Central Pacific, so a lot more exploration to come. So hope you can join us. So thanks so much for joining us. Just to give folks a little bit of an update. So we are towing the vehicles, and we're just setting up the tow. We some issues in terms of the alignment, and so the vehicles were going off a bit to the side, and that's not ideal. And so we just have to slow down here and restart the formation, and then we'll be back on our way. And while we are waiting here, just welcome. Um, thanks so much for joining us. You are hearing us live from exploration vessel Nautilus. We are currently in the Solomon Islands in a little body of water off the Solomon Island capital of Honiara in Iron Bottom Sound, mapping and exploring the maritime heritage and archaeology of Iron Bottom Sound, exploring and mapping numerous maritime heritage sites from World War II. For those of you who are not familiar, the Solomon Islands is a island nation in Melanesia. It's about 1,000 kilometers off Australia, northeast of Australia. So it's bounded by Australia, also has borders with Papua New Guinea, New Caledonia, Vanuatu, and a big slide to the high seas. Go ahead, pilot. Roger that. Thank you, pilot.
You got a free CTD cast in there.
Well, might come in handy for our Drix team that does use those to calibrate the sonar. So while we're While we're waiting here, just want to take a minute to acknowledge our sponsors. So this expedition is funded by NOAA's Office of Ocean Exploration and Research through the Ocean Exploration Cooperative Institute, a consortium of oceanographic institutions that includes the Ocean Exploration Trust, but also the University of New Hampshire, the University of Rhode Island, all of which are represented here on board this expedition. And it also includes the University of Southern Mississippi and Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution that all work together to advance NOAA's mission. And so we're very grateful for this opportunity to be able to use our advanced technologies here in this very extraordinary place. And for the first time to get to map and explore these deep waters that are of extraordinary significance, and also be able to bring all of you along with us on this journey through the magic of telepresence technology. So and while we're waiting here, I also want to take a minute to thank many of our loyal followers who have been following us along on nautiluslife.org, where we live stream video from this and every one of our expeditions aboard EV Nautilus. Roger that. Thanks, pilot.
We don't have depth on these contours, unfortunately. It's just a geotiff. Yeah. They're, yeah, but I don't have it here. It's deep in the weeds somewhere. Yeah, 663. But we'll have NORBIT on too, which should help. No. If only.
Go ahead, pilot. So this is, yeah, I think we'll just approach it. And I think we'll do want to have a visual of it, and it should be pretty, so, I mean, we don't need to do an in-depth mapping survey, so as soon as we, pick up the bottom and the target, we can descend on it and just, yeah, get a visual of it, check if it's a natural or human-made object, and once we answer that question, then, yeah, we either survey or continue on, and yeah, if it doesn't end up being a human-made object, we'll continue on moving to that next target, the potential site of the Yudachi. That is it's a coordinate that we're not certain of, so we'll kind of speed up a little bit between this unknown target 3 and the Yudachi, and try to, during that time, like really keep an eye out, because we're not certain of those coordinates. We won't have time to really kind of search, so we'll do similar to what we did previously. We'll just do a single pass through. If we pick up something, we'll descend, and again, just answer the question if it's a human-made or not. We might not see anything, just like the Ayanami. And then, yeah, rinse and repeat, move over to unknown target 2 and unknown target 1, and they should be about an hour transits in between them.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, we just want to really make sure that we can answer the question if these are human-made or natural-made objects.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds great. So we'll get to this target. Maybe do a well, we'll have NORBIT on either way, but maybe try to change head and get some eyes on it with acoustics. But either way, come down and get visual on it first before we do any sort of organized passes and that kind of thing with NORBIT.
Exactly.
Okay. Sounds great. And I heard you say a 100-meter potential. Drix set it as a 100-meter relief. Is that right?
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
So it's pretty big.
Roger. Yeah. See what it is. Thanks, Dan. Daniel.
Yep, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, and we're just here in this initial phase of this kind of ground truthing is that Drix, who have been mapping the Iron Bottom Sound now for the last day or so, they're picking up all kinds of objects, and it's important to kind of ground truth so that we can identify the pattern and correlate the acoustic to visual, and then hopefully get better at it, and then be able to quickly, as the expedition progresses, be able to discern hopefully what could be human-made versus natural-made. So that the idea is that hopefully that we then not have to deploy the ROVs in every single anomaly that we see in the mapping data. And while we're continuing here to move, it's about 20 minutes to the target. I just want to think a moment here to thank our scientists ashore. We've had some very loyal followers and also some new faces that are joining us via our scientists ashore, many historians and archaeologists that are signing up for this expeditions for the first time. Thank you so much for joining, sharing your expertise, time, and wisdom with us, following along on the video and in the chat. For those who are new to the Ocean Exploration Trust and our expeditions, so in addition to the OET Science Portal that you have all been granted access, there's also a plethora of resources on nautiluslive.org, our public-facing website. There is a actual expedition website for this and every one of our previous 172 expeditions that EV Nautilus has conducted over the last 16 years, taken EV Nautilus across over 50 countries. And so you can read about the history of the program and where the ship has been. And so there's an expedition website for this expedition where you can read short bios, so everyone that is on board EV Nautilus, as well as a few of our expert scientists ashore that are helping with the planning execution of this expedition. In addition to that, there's also several blogs and highlight videos already, so very nice intro video was just posted recently with some nice interviews from our onboard naval historian Frank Thompson and maritime archaeologist Hiroshi Ishii, providing a little bit of a context. There's also some blogs, and then over the next few weeks as this expedition continues, there'll be highlight videos posted there, the first of which should hopefully be going up here next day or two. Our very hardworking documentarian, Jacob Otamiani, spent all day editing the video of our dive on USS Vincennes, and should be a video going up online here shortly, and we'll be posting more highlight videos for the next couple weeks. And so a lot of materials will be posted there. And in addition to the expedition-specific content, there's also a lot of education and outreach, just general content for those of you who are educators and are interested about how you can bring the deep sea into your classrooms, into your audiences. So a lot of content there. So nautiluslive.org is your one-stop shop and a gateway to all things exploration and research. Another resource that is available to all of you are our live ship-to-shore interactions. So there is a link on our website on nautiluslive.org/education. There is a link there to our live ship-to-shore interactions, and where you can schedule on a first-come, first-served basis, 24 hours a day. Whenever EV Nautilus is exploring, you can schedule 30 or 60-minute interactions to have a Zoom or Google Meet discussion with the team members on board. That is on the broadcast studio that is right behind us here in the control van. And so if you are an educator, if you work for a museum or an aquarium and would like to connect with EV Nautilus, its technologies and team members, you can schedule these. It's a great way to just engage your audiences and connect them to the work that we do here. And so that is it's a wonderful resource, regardless of what time zone you are, because we are operating 24 hours a day. There's always someone here on board that can set these up. And so it's a wonderful way to connect the work that we're doing to all of you.
663 is what Drix says, and I looked back at our data, and it's very similar. And actually looking at this very tiny out of focus image as well, it looks like, I think their coloration is 10 meter contours, so they're saying it's about 50 meters tall as well. So 100 might have been like length or width or something along the sort, but
So you're saying it's a bunch of rocks. I think maybe a little bit higher. Maybe, sorry. Maybe 580. How's that work? And then I'll keep coming down, maybe to 600. You go to 580. I'll come down to 600 and then come around. It would be faster to do a NORBIT pass, like as we're doing it, or get into formation? I guess it depends on what the goals are. David did say we'll like come down in formation and then do a scan and then come down and do a visual. I just don't know, like, is it you want to do a visual regardless, right?
Yeah, I just want to get it. Yeah.
So a NORBIT pass that looks like not man-made isn't enough. We want to get visual.
Exactly. I just want to really 100% say this is natural or not.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
So I think, yeah, the NORBIT is mostly if you're most interested in the hazard and how to approach, but I think...
Sounds good, yeah.
Daniel, from my understanding, you want to go down to the seafloor before we even NORBIT? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just want to quickly
So, yeah,
answer.
just see if it's worth NORBITing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, we can have it on, but yeah, just not do it systematically.
I would vote to have it on, so then we even have more data as we're approaching. If somebody's up for operating it, which it seems like they are.
yeah, already setting up a new survey.
Well, get one.
All right, so layback, we are going to swing, right?
Yeah.
So I guess when we stop the ship is important.
Agreed.
Because I don't want to come screaming up at it.
I assume, yeah, we should, I mean, I'm assuming they will do this naturally, but we can also request that they slow down as they approach it. Or if you wanted to approach with the vehicles from the seafloor, we could stop ahead of time rather than dropping on it.
I think we could probably drop on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
What do you
It'll
think?
be the quickest
You good with that? Because we'll have NORBIT. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, is it easy enough to ask them to stop 50 meters, something like that, shy of that target?
Yeah, definitely.
Is your ship to scale there?
I believe it is. But if they put the ship on the target, then the vehicles will be ship's length behind it.
Yeah, well. I'm just worried about swinging into it as we're doing our investigation. You know, like we'll get Atalanta. We'll get deeper if you know, as we come in.
For sure.
I don't want to come in hot, I guess.
What was that? Was that depth here based on the top of that? Okay.
It's yeah.
Roger.
And that's confirmed with our bathy as well.
Got it. You counting contours over there?
No, I went went to Chimera.
Oh, you did, nice.
Making fun of him.
Contours on different data.
Contours on, I mean, I can't believe I walked out there and there's, he had contours from the inkfish data
Not
on
my
our
nav.
mapping data. I mean,
Not
You know,
my
and
nav.
they lined up pretty well.
what kind of?
I wonder who trained me. Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Oh, good.
Dr. Becker.
yeah, that's a
Lie pack.
We coming to stop there in 50 meters.
Roger that. Yeah, Johan, could we ask them to stop 50 meters shy?
yeah, for
Maybe?
sure.
That'd be great.
Sure.
I think that would.
I think if you just give him a target, otherwise I don't think he's gonna do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever's easier.
Starting to get, we got bottom on NORBIT, yeah?
I'm going to start to slow down here, TJ.
Where's my
Yep.
actual NORBIT? This
Bridge,
computer is
bridge
being
nav.
funny.
You're going to, what are you going to stop at?
580.
580,
Can
right?
you
Roger.
stop the ship at this ship stop
And
target
I
just
will
50
put
meters before
Auto hidden on as well.
the unknown 3?
Yeah, that sounds great.
So just have a
Yeah,
stop. a little
eliminate
early,
that variable.
It's about 150 meters depth under you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you can
Roger.
start slowing down and ideally set up on DP there.
So we're in
Just
700
roll.
meters currently.
Great,
Yeah.
thank you.
144 depth.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna stop calling that out. There's no need for that.
Just wanting something to say over there.
Okay. First you want me on the mission? No, you don't want me on the mission.
Whatever's for the mission.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rennie just said we're in 700 meters of water. So
Okay.
if you want to try to make sure that that makes sense whenever you do get a good altitude lock. But either way, we'll still, you come down to 580, I'll come down to 600, and then we'll get into formation.
Where is Hercules in this?
Might be kind of hard for me to come around, actually. When
If we're, if we're still
streaming.
moving, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Something's being funny, this thing.
Are you guys good if I lose wire cam and everything else?
Yeah.
Changes to dive.
I'm just gonna stop here.
Now, Dave, I think you know the next question. Could we put NORBIT up here, please?
Fast enough for you? Oh, you want it up there too?
Uh,
Do you want sonar back up there?
yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's all stop at 580.
So
Roger, I'll
sonar back
stop.
up there and NORBIT in front of
Okay.
you.
The ship slowed down
Yes, correct.
significantly.
Okay. Do you want to wait until you get set up?
No, you can do it now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Copy that.
Thanks, Dave.
I'm
Repeat that now.
The ship slowed down a lot,
Okay.
so you're going to swing it a little bit.
Okay.
That's
They're
my
gonna
that's
keep
my fault. I did that.
approaching it slower so they don't scream through, I think is the plan.
we've got a NORBIT timing issue here. I'm gonna have to restart it. It says it's 1970 again.
Hmm.
Throwback.
Classic.
Okay.
And
Delta's
I remember 1970.
Delta's 20. I think we're just gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
At least a little bit. Thank you, Dave.
Sorry that took so long. I was set up for something else.
No, no problem.
Chris, is there anything there that you know about the aft thruster off in Atalanta?
Aft thruster off.
Yeah.
That was the one that was ground faulting, yeah?
Was it?
The aft thruster was, but I don't know if it's, I'm guessing it still is if it's off
Well,
now.
yeah, it must be. We haven't worked on it, so. Okay.
Wait, aren't they both?
Yeah. maybe that's just what it's meant to be doing.
Oh, maybe an auto head it thinks it's doing
yeah,
that.
thinks it's doing it, but signal's going there, but it's not.
Yep. Yeah.
Nobody's home.
Is that, it's not in the log or anything, yeah?
It's the aft one too, right? Yeah. The one that's being commanded a lot. Gotcha. All right. Actually settled out pretty quick, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do have your auto head in. I'll try to start backing. May as well.
Yeah, I mean, the ship is still going 0.3 and
Yeah, okay.
will for a little longer, but
I'm surprised how quickly the layback came back.
I was surprised how quickly
Yeah.
it stopped, yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, everything kind of froze because it had been here running for a bit, so I'm just setting back up. That's not ideal. Why is it doing that?
Is that the depth?
I think I might have enough tether here. I might just try to come around.
I don't know, when it was bouncing like that earlier, it was the thrusters were actually like...
Bridge down.
This one I think was, we don't have
Yeah.
TVL yet.
Hi, can we keep heading to that ship stop target? Great, thank you.
If you could, TJ, if you could just tilt Atalanta's camera all the way down. I'm going to try to just drive out under you.
That's full zoom out.
Great. I should see me here in a second.
There you go.
Great.
Hello, Herc.
All
Surprise. Right. I'll let you, if you want to kill some of those lights, since looks like we still have the same amount of backscatter, that's up to you.
Actually, the...
Bridge, go for nav. Uh, 0.4 would be great. Thanks. We stopped a little early.
Yeah.
So.
No, we wanted to,
Yeah.
so we could come down together. So where are you taking them now?
To this point here, but if you want to come down all the way here, it's up to you. Now that we're stopped.
Maybe.
That's your lower lights, TJ?
I have one lower light on. I'm just going to kill that lower light now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I think we can...
Yeah? You okay with that, Chris? No lights on, just a butt light on Atalanta?
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
as long as we can see the tether, I'm
muted.
okay with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can...
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll just have a play around there.
I think we'll keep it so we can see the tether just for now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it was cool.
No.
All right, just keep that in your back pocket for later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, remind us if you want some epic
Copy
shots
that.
there. Okay, TJ, you ready to keep coming down. We do have a ship that ship move is in, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Nav did get us going back towards the middle of that target.
Okay.
Johan, do you know if they're coming off on main eventually, or?
Off main.
Yeah, the main engine. Yeah.
Did I pull you off?
Yeah,
heading?
I don't know what's happening there.
I don't know what their plan is.
Okay. Just
Do you
curious.
want me to check in?
No, it's fine.
Was that me that pulled you off heading?
No, I don't think so. It shouldn't be.
No.
The tether's not there.
Oh yeah, your set point is down there. So
Yeah, I'm trying to come around.
But the tether isn't tight, so it's not me.
No, it's not you.
I guess it's the
Current.
or lack of
thruster.
thruster. Yeah. Okay. Well, that changes things. I guess. I guess you might have to pop out auto head and just try to manually turn. Can you do that or no?
I can. Yeah, I can, but it doesn't. It
Yeah.
is. I'm full.
I
I'm
see
full
that.
thrust there.
Why? I guess it's current then, because
Current. Yeah. Wait till the vessel stops. That move ahead.
yeah. Could we stop the ship here?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Great.
You know, a
Bridge,
camera that would
bridge
be
now.
very handy. Upwards on Atalanta.
Can we hold
That's
the ship
correct.
position here, please?
I agree.
Thank you.
How do you feel about coming down here?
What's
The waypoint is southeast, kind of where your auto heading set point is. That yellow.
Yeah. You can see in NORBIT too,
Yeah,
right
yeah, it
from
says-
the foot of whatever it might be.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
Hercules up there. You're
so
facing it.
I've come around there now. You've maintained your heading all the time, yeah? You haven't changed.
Yeah, not very much.
All right,
Yeah.
so Atalanta's come down.
It's coming around slowly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm on the. Okay.
I guess it is just. It's
Yeah.
just it can't come around from broad. It just yeah. Well, we'll just have to make do. I think if you're good, we might just have to come down in that current state.
Yeah, I'm good. Ready whenever.
No pun intended. Okay.
You right?
1 second. Let me get out.
I got it. I got it.
Huh?
Good joke.
Scared me, Dave.
Yeah. What?
Scares me because you never get it.
Oh,
Got him.
shots fired.
All right. Let's come down nice and easy. What's Rennie? What's more valuable, a sweep every once in a while, or
Yeah, I don't, so what would you, Daniel, do you want to kind of just map, kind of NORBIT over this feature, or do you want to, what's your intent?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to just get a visual of the top of it, so I don't think we need to comprehensively map, so.
Okay, yeah, we'll just leave it on. If you just drive
Leave it.
towards the
Yeah.
top, I'll be recording, and then
Yep.
at the top, once we get the visual, like you can even come, you know, at your altitude and then kind of eventually see it.
yeah?
We don't have to maintain a height above it.
Okay, I meant like from here. If I turned, would it help to get the side beams on whatever? It is?
Yeah, give it a
Your
shot.
heading's going way off there. You know,
It's staying east.
or is it my?
I think it's you.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
me.
it's
Yeah,
you.
it's me. That's what's
It's-
happening there.
It's got to be the thruster being out.
Is there a current you're feeling?
There.
You're just dragging me there. Aye.
Yeah, but I'm not.
But you're like, but that's what I mean. There's no.
Yeah.
Looking at the book cam, like there's plenty tether there. It's just a current.
But the current's not that crazy.
No.
Yeah, right. The snow's not moving very much.
It's got to be the autos or I can't wrap their head around it. Yeah, maybe take autos out and just try to turn. How does that work?
After 6-8 wraps.
Yeah, I think you want to come back around.
Yeah,
because you came around that way. I think you want to try to at least.
Did they say like it definitely has to be off?
That's what I was gonna say. We
Yeah.
might just have to turn it on. And I mean, it's
Maybe they did it during the tow just to save the ground faulting. Or,
that's 0 delta there. No.
yeah. I'm coming back down. Sorry.
That's 600. What?
I think let's turn it on. Let's turn the thruster on.
Yeah, it's on there.
No, or just enable it on your relays.
The aft one.
Yeah. Yep. And then see if that works. Because we got to be able to have Atalanta heading. I mean,
that's definitely helping. Yep.
yeah. Yeah. That's it. I mean, it was that before. So.
Okay.
All right. I have a good altitude, and I have 4 beams.
Yep. I'll switch you over into DVL.
Okay, great. So I think I'm going to try to back into you. I think if you can keep coming around as best you can, I'll try to give you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just yeah, we'll aim for southeast.
Okay.
Yeah. And come down together. I'm 50 meters up bottom.
You're 50 off bottom now, are you?
Yep.
All right. I'll hold here, maintain this delta.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I'll wait for you to keep turning your head. I'll try to give you I'm turning my head on purpose.
yeah, seeing up. Yeah, it's all good. It's not. It doesn't need to be a proper survey. We're just like looking for it or anything. But
I mean, if anything, if there is something, it'll help us when we come down.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna go much further.
Yeah. Can proceed up.
Yeah, I think just I'm changing my head on purpose. Sorry, TJ.
All right.
Yeah, I think you keep coming around to southeast, and we'll be set up.
There you are again.
Yeah, there we go. I'm a little ways away from you, so I might have to tilt up. But yeah, great. Yeah, that's perfect. You ready to keep coming down?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna start. Watch lead 50 meters off bottom, going down.
Roger that, 50 off bottom.
I've got my auto head in as well. I can kill that tail cam if you want.
Rennie, I thought that was a default survey name until I thought about it a little more.
Unknown 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a name.
Yep.
It's looking pretty mound-like.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm slowing down a little. Sorry.
There's a question here from my viewers as we approach this first target in terms of the resolution of the
Just kind of stretch it out a bit. I don't know.
multi-beam on
Sure.
uncrewed surface vehicle Drix. So at these steps, we're just around 700 meters, so it would have about a 12 meter resolution. So good enough to
I'll
be
come
able
off
to
this side
resolve
too.
some of the bigger wrecks, but it really depends on what direction you're approaching. Just for instance, some of the bigger heavy cruisers that we dove on this morning, they're 175 meters long, but they're only 90 meters wide. So if you're depending on what direction you approach it from, you have a much higher likelihood of finding it.
Starting to pick up bottom in the
Yeah.
Norbit.
So I think, yeah, it is looking awfully moundish. I think, do you want to get a short move in?
Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
moving towards it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
We're going to get a move in
Bridge nav.
southeast, and then I'll come back to you.
Can we have a ship move 20 meters, bearing 125, please?
That's me all stopped. I'm going to hold the delta there.
Thank
Great.
you.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's just come down to bottom, actually. Yeah. If you're good with that.
Yep.
So you can actually see something.
I know, isn't it funny that, like, as soon as you have the Norbit, you're like, ah, we don't need to go.
I know, that's what, exactly, I had to recalibrate.
Yeah.
There's bottom.
Roger.
If you're good, I'm going to switch so we can bring up the other WCA cameras. I think they're pretty useful to fly with.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So Daniel, would you like to kind of transect up this mound, or
Yeah, let's just go till the top, depending on how far that is, and then if it is all natural, we can then abort. But yeah, just to get a visual of the feature.
Yeah, great. Thanks, TJ. I think we'll just keep you there, and then the move is in, so we might have to come up together a little bit as we go, but that's expected.
Question here from our viewers that are watching on Nautilus Live on, I believe on stream 3, what that rotating white line represents, and there is a mapping sonar on the vehicle, so in addition to cameras there is an acoustic mapping sonar, and so that is pinging our surroundings to map our surroundings.
Chris, do you mind if I just keep the ship going? Or great.
Chris, could you just drop down a little closer? Or I don't know if you're already doing that.
Sure, yeah.
Just might as well look at what's here while we're passing over.
Yeah, you got it.
Can we have another 20 meters at bearing 125, please?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all right.
Yep. You might lose me though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work without it.
That's, yeah. That's,
Oh, C-pen.
Hmm. Some on your mezzo, oh no, mind. There's Atalanta's mezzo has something going on.
Oh yeah.
No, in the upslope. Yeah, so might just be rocks or something. But
Can we have a ship move 30 meters at bearing 100, please?
yeah, I think they're gonna try to interrogate that little or I don't know,
100, thank
reflection.
you.
Viz is clear.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, yeah, just figured we might as well be looking at stuff. Seeing some
There you
glass
go,
sponges earlier, a sea
Some-
pen, some
kind of reflection
ophiuroid.
there. I don't think it's a ship, but it's something, some rocks or something. Yeah, Atalanta's mezzo, yeah. The one on the left. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm following you.
These are interesting.
It's a steep enough gradient, is it? Yeah, for sand there.
Yeah, you can, I mean, you don't have NORBIT up anymore, but you can see, it's so funny to see her going up the slope we just already mapped. It's just, the tri-tech's pretty not useful at the moment. That's a Dave thing, yeah.
Sure. You gotta tell me what the Sea King is, but I figured it out. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I don't yet, if there is anything, but
Yeah,
there it
pretty.
is. Yeah, you see there's
Yeah.
her going up the slope. It's kind of cute when it's all close like that. Yeah, yeah. Little 3D hike. I think that's a cool one right
That is
there.
cool.
Going up.
Well, Rennie, I'm glad you're here up with us to do this.
For the mission.
Can we have another 15 meters at bearing 100?
Ooh, there's a cute little assemblage
Thank
in
you.
front of us in cinema cam. Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's more up ahead.
yeah, it wasn't much.
There's like a few coral.
Yeah.
Yeah, if nothing else, it gives us a baseline on comparing the biology on and off wrecks.
Uh-huh.
There's a little batfish there.
Yeah. Cutie.
Cool.
Some cusk eels. I don't know if that's a Canthogorgia or a plexaurid of some kind. Cusk eel.
Some cool sponges back there.
Now we're getting carried away again.
I know, yeah, we're in it. Well, look, we're waiting for the ship to move, you know. The ship's got to move, all right?
Yeah, I mean, no need to stop the vehicles, but if you are set up for snap zones, we can do it, but yeah, just want to cover ground. Yeah, let's just, for good measure, go to the top and then we can, because I mean, that's probably the easiest way to keep towing right off from there.
Bridge nav.
Yeah, I'll drop off.
Can we have ship move 30 meters at bearing 140, please?
Oh, there's some adorable glass sponges.
So depth is 651 meters here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is
It's
that on the right of your screen? Is that a debris or just coral? Long?
Oh yeah.
yeah, that little
Stick.
straightish.
Yeah, is that a wood or
There's a bathypathes, yeah.
just straight out bottom of screen?
The one on the right.
Oh
right,
yeah,
right
it is
middle.
bathypathes, yeah.
Yes, I got one. Just had to get one in. 5.
5 points.
5 points for that stick.
Look at that big crinoid. It's okay.
Yeah, but is this wood?
I don't know.
Oh, on what Daniel's looking at, sure.
Yeah, let's just do a quick.
Stick.
Piece of wood.
A little snail.
Yep.
Snail there.
Piece
So
of
look at
wood.
that
Shell.
cup coral
Oh, the cup corals, yeah.
to the left. There we are. Cute. Farreid sponges. Little cookie star. Some Q-tips. Just kidding.
Q-tips, yeah.
They look kind of like Q-tips.
Yeah.
Onward.
Gosh, it's like real exploration again.
Dave's always on it.
I just don't get it.
Unlike he doesn't get it, but he's always on it.
Yeah, well, there you go.
No.
Oh.
I was hoping he forgot it.
Rennie
already.
and I have lots of comebackers. That
Yeah. It's
it'll
less
have, it'll
about
have
the
legs.
content, more about how quick you can say it.
Yeah, no worries, I'm coming up there now as well.
We're still probably about 50 meters from the peak. Yeah. Bridge nav. Can we do another 30 meters at bearing 140, please?
Chris, you can imagine if we're...
Ooh.
140,
hello.
yes, thank you.
A little rocky outcrop.
If we're doing like a science dive, we've done it where we NORBIT on the way down the slope, get to the bottom, and we can find like this in front of you, where you could be on mud forever, or you could be just off from something. So we've like used it as a path to hit all of the most interesting stuff, and it's like totally invaluable.
Yeah, I could absolutely see that. Yep.
Yeah, you like we've done it, 50 meters up or so, and you're descending anyway, and so you just kind of descend along your supposed dive track, or at least halfway, something like that,
And catch hazards too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just driving it back up is like fish in a barrel.
Going for that hike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very powerful.
Yeah, we answer that question. So once we get to the top of this feature, we'll start again towing towards our next target. It's about a nautical mile away from here due to the southwest. And yeah, we have 3 more targets to interrogate. This first one should be about half an hour, and then we have 2 others. They're about an hour each. And we'll just continue this, and this will help kind of ground truth the mapping data that we're collecting, so that hopefully as the expedition progresses, we don't have to drop the ROVs on every place that we, every bump that we see in the mapping data.
Well, I guess that's the summit. It's looking pretty conclusively geologic.
Yep. We'll switch up over there.
Oh. Ooh.
So Daniel, you're feeling, here's our NORBIT view of this feature here. We're at the summit-ish.
Yeah, I think whenever we're ready to move, we can.
So if we zoom out and see where that Yudachi target was.
Yeah, and then it's whatever the safest and fastest way is to get there.
It's pretty close. It's just south of us, I think, yeah.
Are you talking to me, Rennie? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, they're good. There's that Yudachi, so
Yeah.
I think we'll just NORBIT the whole way, if you guys are all right with that, because it's, how many?
700 meters.
Yeah, we'll just stay 50 meters up. And
Okay.
50 to 100, I don't know, 50 to 100. Somewhere in there, and we'll see what we get along the way.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it'll be more valuable than walking on the ground, but
Yeah, I agree. Get as much coverage as we can, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so if this really is 100 meters tall, then maybe we'll just right at the top of this, get in a tow and then go for it, right?
Just stay, yeah.
We're just about to the top, just a few more, let's see. Yeah, just about there.
Big bathypathes
Oh man,
bent over.
some delay.
Is it?
I think, yeah, it's like folded away from us.
Folded, yeah. The one to the left, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the big one, both of them.
Yeah, both, yeah.
It's pretty, it's really wide. Don't take anything I'm saying as a reason that you need to go somewhere else. I'm just hollering as we pass by.
She's just hollering.
Just hollering at the coral.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Ready to go?
Ready to go? Okay. So I'm thinking we want to just go into tow, but maybe you guys both just come up just 10 meters or something, and then Johan, you can drive around. Yeah, you drive around to the northeast.
Okay.
Since we're headed southwest, you just drive around to the northeast. TJ can spin his head a little bit starboard.
Yeah.
And then we're in tow, and we can get the ship going.
So we want to start, yeah. We come up to 620.
Copy, coming up 30.
Yeah, you might want to push out a little too, just as you're doing it. Just because Atalanta hasn't been able to hold heading very good.
Right.
So we're going tail to tail here, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to kill this aft thruster, so for now.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, and this, I noticed this heading is a lot delayed. So like once you're like,
I know.
kind of got a feeling, I think just looking at the dial up there is probably your best bet.
Making that mistake.
Yeah. All right, so. Yeah, so you could probably keep coming up as you push out. Just so we're proper tail to tail. Hey.
That spin you just did, it got the whole mound really, so.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Nice. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Very
Go on.
comfortable in the chair.
I'm coming to the stop here now.
Okay.
Very comfortable. Yes, it's me, very comfortable in the chair.
So I think whenever you're good, maybe just come around to the north, keep pushing out, and you can lock an out ahead or out of depth too, so you don't have to kind of eliminate that. As long as stand by. Yeah, that worked. Great. Yeah. All right. TJ, you're headed southwest, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys are good, I might get a move in, because either way you'll stream out. How's that sound?
Yeah.
And if you, yeah.
I'll keep coming north.
So, for a move, do I just activate this target and then call up?
For a larger one like that, yeah.
Okay.
Couple of questions here coming in through our live viewers on Nautilus Live.
0.4.
Question about data accessibility and where all the data collected goes. So in general, for most of our expeditions, all of the data collected goes on various public accessible repositories that are anyone can access and then download the data. Now, the one exception is where federal regulations, such as the Sunken Military Craft Act or others, prohibit the release of information, and that is the case for position data of maritime heritage sites. So that position data is protected from public release. So
Yeah.
Altitude.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Do you want to keep it like a what, 2-3 meter delta? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once we start streaming too, I should turn off auto head, I'm guessing, or, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Roger that. Perfect. Thank you. It was about
Yeah.
a mile, nautical mile.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it's okay. I appreciate.
So as I was saying, in terms of data protection and data accessibility, so in general, our data sets are publicly archived and accessible, but that excludes data sets that include the position data of maritime heritage sites. So on this expedition, we are not exclusively focusing on maritime heritage sites, so any data sets that includes position data will not be released. So there will be highlight videos cut, and those will all be posted on our website.
Should be second nature,
After the expedition, also the full ROV dive videos will be posted on our YouTube channel without the lat longs of where that footage was collected. And then most other data sets do have position data embedded within them, so they will be restricted. And this is all as a
I'm
precautionary
going to start bringing the
aligned
delta
with
down.
both federal policies, international best practices, and OET's policies. We do whatever we can to protect these sacred sites. As a reminder, these are grave sites. Over 20,000 valued service member lost their life just over 80 years ago, and so we want to do whatever we can to protect these very sacred sites.
Stopping there, 12 meters.
couple more questions here from our viewers as we continue our approximate, maybe a little bit, 30 to 60 minutes, depending on how quickly we go.
Do you want to start dropping down? That's us. We're. You're happy? High pass. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, a question here from our viewers about do we log any biological data on this expedition? So first and foremost, this is a um, no collection expedition, so we'll not be collecting any physical samples on any of these ROV dives, and that is because these dives are all dedicated to primarily exploring the history and maritime archaeology of this very special place. We are logging, of course, the video data, and that video data is available for anyone to use after the expedition, including annotating potentially what types of animals and creatures are found on these shipwrecks. And I see several of our scientists ashore have a specialties and expertise in that in terms of what kind of communities are found on shipwrecks. It's a interesting branch of ecology of using these shipwrecks as natural clocks to understand what kind of communities are and how fast things grow. We do take some periodic just notes, and there'll be some dive summaries that are going with the data set, and but for the most part we're focusing here on just on the archaeological aspect of these wrecks, but the visual data can of course be used for many different purposes.
Do we know what's happening with the ship move? Okay, good. Chris has got it under control.
That was quite aggressive. Yeah. Are we going back towards that mound, are we? No. No, or where we're... No. Okay. Chris, you're going up there, are you?
I was. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know if it's mechanical or not. I've never gotten a straight answer, but it never, like, I just know that the symptom is that it looks like it'll lock. It's always that direction too. I don't know if it's mechanical or if it's the computer or what. I think it's probably computer, but the only time I've seen them be able to fix that is they'll like restart it, like toggle the, but I don't know what they
Yeah, thanks, Nav. I think that'll be fine. We'll stretch back out and check NORBIT. I think they're going to want to have us come altitude up a little bit.
What's happening front row?
We're doing 0.4 to the target.
Sure.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Whenever they've regained a position everyone's comfortable with.
Are we still looking at mains? No. Okay. Okay.
I think Daniel would probably rather we don't push the limit, the comforts of the bridge, and blow off again and just, you know, keep on a slower but steadier course. All right. Seems reason. Yeah.